If your child is Gestalt language processor and you're looking for some home-based strategies to practice with your child, you're at the right place. Hi, this is Mayim, special language pathologist. I answer parent queries and guide them regarding their child's speech and language development. So today in the video, we're going to talk about some home-based strategies or some home-based things to begin with your child, develop language in more fun and functional way. One of the most crucial or most important thing to practice with your child, with your GLP child, is reading stories. When I say reading stories, I do not mean reading literal words or literal phrases or literal sentences that are written there, but using pictures. Especially picture-based stories to help your child link stories together, or to help your child link pictures together to better understand the context, to better understand the scenario, and especially incorporating your child's gestalts into it to make them understand how to use those particular gestalts or those particular sentences with the scenario they are in. The second thing to practice with your child is context-based language. Context-based language refers to incorporating your child's gestalt-oriented or your child's script-oriented phrases into the routine scenario where you are with your child. For example, you are having a conversation with your child or like doing anything with your child, you can incorporate those specific phrases or specific structures that your child is most likely to use or that your child is most likely to imitate. You can incorporate that into the routine. So basically, when we are practicing child-oriented or when we are practicing context-oriented language, we are actually encouraging child, or we are actually prompting them to relate their gestalts with the social scenario you are in. So it will not only help your child to build up gestalt, but it will also help your child to link up gestalts with the social scenarios. So the third thing that you have to practice with your child is functional and service phrases. So let's talk about functional phrases first. Functional phrases are those descriptive phrases that you want your child to say in a particular scenario. For example, for greeting, you can practice with your child, "Hi, how are you?" Or you can practice, "Nice to meet you." Or you can practice, or for food, you can practice, "Oh, it's so yummy." And for the service phrases, we can say like more requesting type of phrases, such as like, "Give me water." So here you have to use that phrase, exact phrase, whenever you are about to give water to your child. So this will help your child to relate the phrase and the context. So whenever your child will have to need water, he will come up with the phrase, "Give me water." So the fourth thing to practice with your child is routine-based picture description. You can create an album where you can click or incorporate pictures of your child's routine. For example, morning time, lunch time, dinner time, play time. You can incorporate these pictures into that album, and you can add on pictures of your family members, and you can do a commentary, or you can have a little conversation with your child using your child's gestalts and using your child pronouns, like the way you want your child to speak. So this kind of picture description will not only help your child to build up gestalts, but it will help your child to incorporate their learned gestalts into the scenario for the future. So when we are working with Gestalt language processor, we have to focus on the script. Gestalt language processing is all about scripting. So we have to provide them, we have to tell them, we have to guide them what to say, when to say, and how to say. So these routine-based pictures will help them to communicate in that scenario whenever they will be in the future. And number 5, on top of all these strategy, is play. Play is very crucial for your child to learn language. So if you're working with your child and you have skipped play, that means you have skipped everything. Play is that important. So play with your child the way you want your child to play. For example, engage in any activity, like any activity which your child is interested in, and you can consistently practice phrases, consistently practice sentences, and consistently practice scripts with your child while playing with activities to help them learn their language in more fun and functional way. So these were my top 5 strategies which you can consistently practice with your child to help them acquire language via GLP. One thing that you have to keep in mind, that Gestalt language processing is not a disorder. It's just a way of acquiring language which is based on scripts. So whenever we are working with GLP child, we have to focus on the scripts only. If you are providing them scripts that are based on their preferred structures or the structures that are they interested in, so they will automatically acquire up those phrases and they will use it for their communication. So scripting is not bad, ukulele is not bad, these are just the way of acquiring language. If you find this video helpful, you can give it a thumbs up and you can share it with the parents you think who are struggling with their child speech or language development and can be benefited by this video.